Hello, I'm Stone. I'm going to show you how I get the perfect wand waves in my hair. I call it wand waves because I use a curling wand to get it, obviously, hence the name wand waves. So basically, I'll show you how I do it. So I use my chi brush, it's like a vent brush, to brush out both sides just to make sure it's free of tangles. That way, it's a lot easier when you get into the curling process. So once it's all brushed out and free of tangles, you want to take small sections, grab your wand, and just start rolling the hair around the curling wand. I like to hold the wand that way just so I can ensure that the waves are like dropping down straight. Because sometimes you have waves that are kind of going left, right. So that way I can make sure when I drop it down, it just drops like straight down. I make sure that my sections aren't too big, aren't really tiny, but aren't too big. That way I have a lot of definition in my waves. So I'm going to continue this process all the way to the top. Whenever I wrap it around, my wand only goes up to 410 degrees. So I let the hair sit on the wand for maybe about 20 seconds. If you have a hotter wand, it probably only need to be on there a couple seconds and it'll make a pretty nice curl or wave pattern. I don't really put any hairspray on it because I reuse this hair so much. And the waves stay a long time. When I use the wand, the waves stay at least a week and a half, so I don't really find it necessary to use hairspray. So I'm just going to continue that process, separate, and use the wand. If you notice, I place the hair in front of the wand and wrap it around instead of the wand in front of the hair, just because it helps the waves to go flowing backwards, if that makes any sense. I know some people, when they curl their hair, they have the curls going forward, like towards their face. I prefer mine to go away from the face. So I always place the wand behind the hair. You can see it a little better. You see how I place the wand behind the hair and wrap it around, going away from the face. So that just helps with the overall look at the end of the process. So just hold the hair tight on the wand for about 20 seconds and then just let it go. Same thing here, place the hair in front of the wand, wrap it around. And let it go. At the end of the process, I kind of play with it and pull the curls out to make a wave, but I'll show you all of that when we get to the end. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I wanded that whole side. And now I'm at the last couple curls at the top. Same thing with that. I place the wand behind the hair and wrap it going away from the face. So now that the hair is all curled up with the wand, I'm gonna go ahead and start the process of blending my hair in with the fake hair. So I use the chi holding spray to spray on my hair. And then I use just a little bit of like a heat protective, like a serum. And I put that on my hair also after the hairspray, just so that my hair can really blend in with the weave. Because a lot of times when you have virgin hair, it naturally has a sheen to it. So you want to make sure that your natural hair has a nice sheen to it also, just so it could look a little bit more natural and blendable. So I'll show you how I blend my hair in with the weave. My natural hair is only about 2 inches, 2.5 inches long. I'm coming out of a short haircut. So I have to be careful that when I flat iron the hair in, I add my hair in with the fake hair and flat iron it in together. So I'm holding it in together, flat ironing it in together, so it can blend a lot better. If you notice, I'm pulling the flat iron up so it can have a little bit more volume, because when you curl your hair or you wear a weave, you do want there to be balance. You want there to be, balance. So if you have weight at the bottom of the hair, you want to make sure you have weight or balance at the top. Just make sure that your balance and your symmetry is right. So just look into the mirror and make sure it's balanced on both sides, especially when you're wearing a center part. I'm re-clipping my piece in at the top. And then the same thing over here. I want to pull my hair in with the fake hair, flat iron it all in together. So now that's done, I'm going to start the process of trying to blend it in. So I'm just combing it in, and I'll go back and forth with the comb and the flat iron a little bit to try to give it a more natural look to blend in. I'm going to use a little bit of edge control to tame my edges so it could be smooth and shiny just like the hair is. You want everything to blend. And you want your edges to lay down. So just put the edge control down, or whatever smoothing product you use for your edges. And you can either brush your edges down, or I like to use a small tooth comb to lay it down. Works a little bit better for me. So I'm just laying those edges down. I promise to be more mindful of how I hold my face next time. Please ignore my mouth. Yeah, so you just want to use the mirror as a guide just to make sure everything's even and balanced. And just continue to use your comb or brush to blend it. And you can start pulling your waves out once you get your desired look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some clips, because my hair is so short, and I'm going to clip it down into the fake hair. That way when I start pulling the waves out, it won't separate as much. Okay, so I've combed it in, I've pulled the waves out, and this is the finished look. The perfect wand waves. I hope you like it. Please subscribe to my channel if you like it. Thank you so much for watching. I have some pictures coming up so you can see the final result. Bye.